Aloha, Richard Halverson here. This is ICS 321, and today I'd like to show you how to do assignment 3.1. So let's take a look at assignment 3.1. Here it is. I'm in assignments. It's a triggers assignment, and here it is. Okay, so we're going to start out here. Consider this database that we're familiar with. And it's a little bit different than assignment 2, but it's the same structure and everything. Create a database exactly named this, all uppercase, and then we're gonna add the above table, but split into three join dependent BCNF tables. One that's named Campus Cuisines, one that's named Place Cuisines, and the third one named Campus Places. And each of them have the pair of fields, which is the same as their name. And what we're to do is set the constraints. These are primary key constraints. So a campus can have only one favored place per cuisine. See, these are campus cuisine, and this is the favored place of that cuisine. And we have here in this table, we have both campus and cuisine are the primary keys. So so a campus can only have one place of that cuisine type. The other constraint here is that a place can only be of one type of cuisine. So in other words, this Azteca Mexican restaurant here is, once it's defined as a Mexican restaurant, it can't be defined as anything else. And so this table here is not in BCNF because we have place determines cuisine. So we have a partial key field here that is dependent upon a non-key field. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to split this up into three tables, and one is going to be campus cuisine, one's going to be campus place, and the other one is going to be, the third one is going to be place cuisine. All right, so a campus can only have one favored place per one cuisine, one type of that cuisine, and a place can only be of one type of cuisine. All right, and okay, and then we're going to create a view to reproduce this table from the three tables that we derived, and then lastly we're going to create a trigger. Which will reject attempts to insert directly into campus place a place that is not in place cuisines, or the place of a cuisine that already exists at that campus. Now, when you think about it, we can actually take care of these two constraints using foreign keys. But we're not going to do that in this case. We're going to take care of it using triggers. All right, so let's get started. First of all, let's go to, I've logged into my cPanel here, and I'm going to go to MySQL databases, and I'm going to create a table that is named this. Copy this and paste it here to create a new table. A new database named this ASMT3 Campus, create. All right. And so now we've got that table down here. And let's go to cPanel. Let's go to phpMyAdmin. And here's this new database we've created. It's got no tables or anything. Okay, so let's go back and let's grab this table here. I'm going to copy this just like this. Copy. And let me open up Excel. So I've got Excel here. Let me open up a new worksheet. And I'm going to do a paste. This one, I'm pasting the values. Looks like this. All right, so I've got a nice table there. Let me copy this table. Copy. Oops. Copy. And let me open up a new editor here, and I'm just going to paste it in here. And there it is. It's tab separated. So I'm going to save this now, save as, and I think I will save it on the desktop. And I'm going to name it Campus Cuisine. I'll just name it that, .csv. And the reason I name it a CSV is so it's recognized by PHP MyAdmin as a character separate, some sort of character separating the columns of the file. So that's been created. Now I don't need this anymore. Let's go back to my PHP MyAdmin here, and I'm in the database. I'm going to do an import, and I'm going to select that CSV file that I just created, that CSV file, and it's not, it's a CSV file. It's not comma separated, it's tab separated. To indicate that, I do a \T, and the first line of the file contains the column names. So I want to be sure to check this checkbox. Go. And here we are. I've got table 1 here. Looks like that, just like that. That looks nice. Let me go to operations and let me rename the table something like, I don't know, CC original, something like that. Who knows? It doesn't matter. I'm going to delete it. It's a nice table. Let's make it a INNODB and say go. And before I go too far, let me size these up a little bit better. I'm going to change campus to, I don't know, 20 characters maybe. That's enough to describe a campus. And I'm going to say it cannot be null. Cannot be null. And I'm going to make cuisine here be maybe 20 characters also. Can't be null. And let me make the place be something bigger, like 50 characters maybe. And can't be null. All right, so I've got, and actually in this case, it would be campus and cuisine that are the primary keys. Doesn't matter that much though. Anyway, so now what's next? I'm going to create these 3 tables here. This one, and this one. So I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to start with this table, and I'm going to do operations, and I'm going to copy this table. I'm just going to copy the structure to campus campus places, and I'm going to make another one called campus cuisines, structure only, and a third one called place cuisines. Place cuisines. All right, so I've got these 3 tables here. Let's start with campus cuisine. Campus cuisine is gonna, I don't need the place here because it's just campus cuisine. So let me get rid of the place. And what's the next table here? Campus places. Let me get rid of the cuisine. So it's just campus place. They're both primary keys. Yes. Okay, and then place cuisines is going to be, I want to get rid of campus, and I want to move, I want place to be the primary key, not cuisine. And I want, let's just move, let's see, can I move columns? I'm going to just move place up there like that. So, all right, so that's place cuisine. Okay, so now I've got my 3 tables, but they're not populated yet. So let me populate them. Let's do place cuisine, and that can be, let me just browse place cuisine. There's nothing there. Let me do select. Actually, let me go to CC original. Here we go. So select campus cuisine, and I want to insert into campus cuisines that. And let's just do distinct here, just even. You might not need that, but okay, go. All right, 15 rows inserted into campus cuisines. Now let's do campus places. And this would be campus places, campus place. Okay. And let's do the third one, which would be places cuisine, or place cuisine, cuisines, place cuisines, right? Okay. And that would be place cuisines, cuisine, that. All right. All right. So now we've got campus cuisines. It looks like this. And we have campus places, which looks like this. And we have place cuisines, which looks like this. All right, I think I can get rid of, well, okay, so the next thing I need to do is to, okay, a campus can have only one favored place per cuisine. And that's because that is more or less enforced by this campus cuisines here. If that's already in there, then we need to check that before we try to insert any other place of that cuisine type associated with that campus. Let's make this view called CC places that replaces the joined table. So let's go to, first of all, what does the joined table look like? Select campus cuisines, natural, join campus places, natural, join place cuisines. What does this look like? Looks like our original table, except for I guess our original table was campus cuisine place, right? We can go like this if you want to. Campus, oops. Campus cuisine place. Cuisine. All right, and we want to make this a view, so create view CC, what are we gonna call it? CC places. CC places. Is that right? Create view as, okay. create view CC places as that. Go. All right. And now we should have a CC places view, and CC places looks like this, and CC original looks like this. Let's see if they're the same. It's got 3 columns, 15 total. 3 columns, 15 total. And if this natural join CC original, it should be 15 columns too. Okay, so they are equal. So I am going to get rid of this one. I don't need this table anymore. CC original. Okay, so get rid of CC original and delete the table. All right, so let's go back and check. We can go here now and go to sql.ics321.com, put in your username and your password, cPanel username and password. And for 3, we can do check computer table score for assignment 3 questions. We do have the first one in there, so let's click submit. And we get this one. I got 22 out of 22 points for my campus cuisine. Checked all these things, and that looks good. Okay, I still have, and later when I do this one, I'll delete this first, and we'll create that one too. But anyway, so this looks good. I still have to create my trigger. So let's go back to the instructions here, and I'm going to create a trigger named campus places check to reject attempts to insert directly into campus places a place that is not yet in places cuisines, or to reject adding a place of a particular cuisine that already exists for a campus. So those are 2 things that my trigger is going to check for before it allows a place to be inserted into campus places. So that'll be a campus places. That'll be a trigger that'll be associated with campus places. And to create this new trigger, let's click up here to triggers, click on triggers. And so here we are. So create add trigger, and let's call the trigger campus places check. Nice name for a trigger. And it's going to be a table as campus places. It's going to be executed before the insert. And so I'm going to start out here with everything starts with a begin, and enter. And then the first thing, okay, so what I'm going to do is first I'm going to check to see if the place is already in place cuisines. And in fact, I'm going to see if the place is in place cuisines. I want to know what the cuisine is, okay? Because I'm going to use that later. So I'm going to start out by set, and I'm going to call this variable cuisine. And I think I'll use lowercase cuisine. So I want to get the cuisine out of select cuisine from place cuisines, where place is equal to the new place that we're going to try to insert. Okay, so what this does is it's going to search place cuisines for the cuisine. I want to return the cuisine of the place that's equal to new place. So if the place is in places cuisine, then it'll return what the cuisine is. If the place is not in places cuisine, it'll return a null. So this will be a null value if it's not in place cuisines. If it is in place cuisines, it'll be what the value of the place is. So next I want to, semicolon, next I want to check if this cuisine is null, then we don't want it to insert, because we don't want to insert a place that hasn't been a place whose cuisine has not yet been specified. So if the cuisine is null, then we don't want to do it. So we want to set an error message here. Set, and I'm going to call that at message equals concat this new place that we're trying to insert is not in the place cuisines table. Okay, so that's a nice error message there, and to cause the let's see. Hold on a second here. All right. Okay. Let's see. Where was I? I got interrupted here from. Okay. If we capture if we determine that the place that we want to add to a campus is not in this place cuisines table, then that's an exception. And to throw that exception, the way we do it in MySQL is its signal state, SQL state 45,000. That's just what it's defined. So we signal SQL state. It's 45,000, 45,000. It happens to be what it is. If that's the case, then set message text. This is another keyword to what the message is that we just created. All right, so that will cause the insertion not to take place. It's like interrupting the program. It's like throwing an exception, and it kicks it out. It's gonna display this message as like an error message. Okay. All right. So if the cuisine is not null, then that means that the place that we're trying to insert is already in place cuisines, and we can else, not else if. So now we want to, so we have this place that we want to insert in. We have the cuisine. We want to check to see if this cuisine has already been taken, has already been specified, or already has a favored place at this campus. We're inserting a new campus and a new place, you see. So set, and so I want to grab out the place. I want to see if there's a place in there that's already of that cuisine. So I'm going to call that one place equals select place from campus places, and I'm going to natural join place cuisines where a new campus, the campus that we're trying to insert, where the campus is equal to the new campus we're trying to insert, and the cuisine is equal to the cuisine that we just determined was the cuisine of the place that we're trying to add. So that's this variable. Okay, so what this is select the place. Okay, so first, so natural join campus places with place cuisines. Okay, and so this is going to where the campus is equal to the new campus and the cuisine is equal to the new cuisine. So if we natural join campus places with place cuisines, then if on this campus, that's this campus, we join with all the places that are at that campus, and one of those places is of the cuisine that we're trying to insert. This is the cuisine that we determined this new place was. If such a place exists, then it's going to be returned and it's going to be stored right there, okay, in this variable called @place. Well, if that exists, if that does not come back null, see, we want that to come back null. If it comes back null, then there is no place of this cuisine yet specified for this campus. If it comes back null, if it does not come back null, then it already has a place. So if it comes back null, if it doesn't come back null, in other words, if it comes back not null, then it's an error. So if place is not null, then we have an error on our hands. Then let's set up this error message now. Message is equal to concat, capital, concat this new campus that we're talking about already has this place that we just determined for this particular cuisine that we had determined this new place that we're going to add is. So the error message is this campus, like UHM, already has Teddy's Burgers for a burger place. All right, and then we need to throw this exception thing here, which is basically just this. Copy, paste. Okay. And that would be the end of this if. And that would be, and then we need to end this if. So that would be end if. And then we need to end this begin here. Okay. All right, so this is going to look like this. All right, so I'm going to click go, and if everything is good, then it gets accepted. If not, there's a big red, it comes up back a big red error message. If there's a big red error message, I suggest you put it on a longer screen or whatever. I can simulate that. Let me simulate an error message here. I'm going to change this to X. And ooh, got accepted that. That's because I create a new variable. How about if I just do something like X here? Okay, see, this is what an error message looks like. And it's kind of tough to figure out what this is. So that's why you have to be able to eyeball it. Or you can, if you look very closely, it does actually give you a good hint on where the error is. Uh-oh. Let's see. What causes this error now? New place. Let's see, let me fix this. All right, okay, so we fixed our error here. Okay, so now that we have our trigger entered, we can test it. All right, so what are some valid tests for this trigger? Adding in, okay, we do not have, we don't have like McDonald's. Okay, we do not have McDonald's Manoa here, do we? Okay, because McDonald's Manoa could be a burger place. Okay, McDonald's Manoa is definitely a burger place, but this Campus Places UHM Manoa already has Teddy's Bigger Burgers, which is a burger place. So what happens if we try to add McDonald's UHM McDonald's Manoa Marketplace in the Campus Places table? So let's try to do that. Campus Places, let's try to insert UHM, McDonald's Manoa Marketplace. When we try to enter that, it says error, McDonald's Manoa Marketplace is not in the Places Cuisine table. Okay, so that's the error. That's our trigger talking to us now. Okay, so let's do this. So that tests the first thing. That tests to make sure that McDonald's Manoa Marketplace is in Places Cuisine. Okay, so let's put McDonald's Manoa Marketplace in Places Cuisines. So I'm going to insert McDonald's. First of all, I'm going to try a test. Let's see what else is in here. I'm going to try to put Teddy's Bigger Burgers as a Mexican place, just to try it, okay? Teddy's Bigger Burgers. So I'm going to insert Teddy's Bigger Burgers as a Mexican place. It's not going to let me do that because Teddy's Bigger Burgers is the primary key. This place is the primary key, and Teddy's Bigger Burgers is already in there. So that's why this is not acceptable. If I do make it a burger place, it's not going to accept it because it's already in there. Duplicate entry again. Okay, so let's say let's add McDonald's Manoa Marketplace, and it's a burger place. Add this, and now it's in there. When we go to a place cuisines, it's 15 now, and there it is, McDonald's Manoa Marketplace. So now let's see if we can go back to Campus Places and add McDonald's Manoa Marketplace. I'm going to insert at UHM McDonald's Manoa Marketplace, and what does it tell me? UHM already has Teddy's Bigger Burgers for burgers. So it looks like that last check worked. Now, back here, we can actually test it here also. And this is good. This is leading to my auto grader, but here for this Campus Places check, we can put UHM, McDonald's Manoa Marketplace, and click the submit button here. And you see we get the same error. UHM already has Teddy's Burgers for burgers. If we try to put in, what else is here? You know, we can try to put in, oh, let's try to put in, is there a, UHM has no chicken place, does it? Campus Cuisines, UHM has no chicken place. Okay, so if we try to add, insert, oh, let's do it over here. Let's try to insert UHM, oops, let's make it capital. And if we try to insert a Kentucky Fried Chicken, KFC, McCully, is that how you spell McCully? Submit. Bam. KFC McCully is not in the places cuisines. All right, so does that look like we did everything? I think so. All right, so that should help you do three assignment 3.1, and we'll come back in a moment with the rest of assignment 3. Thanks for watching.